afternoon, minor league baseball fans, and welcome to today's gameplay of the show. Today is our third and final game of the three-game series at Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. Well, tomorrow the Missions head home. They host the visiting Frisco Rough Riders for a 4-game set. And after that, the Corpus Christi Hooks will be in for a 4-game series. And we'll be good to go. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also follow the Missions all season long from the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. Right now, get out your scorecards. We got today's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off and playing in second, Enrique Encarnacion at second. Roger Durango will be the right fielder. He'll bat second for San Antonio. Durango at right. First baseman William Venner will bat third for San Antonio. Venner at first. Designated hitter Kevin Alvarez will bat fourth for San Antonio. Alvarez, the DH. Batting fifth, the third baseman Henry Carnuth. Carnuth at third. Center fielder Adrian Prado will bat sixth for San Antonio. Prado at center. Left fielder Booker Bernstein will bat seventh for San Antonio. Bernstein, seventh. All right. Batting eighth is the shortstop Tristan Tierney. Tierney is short. Batting ninth is Neil Zamuski. He rounds out the batting order for San Antonio. Zamuski catching. On the mound for the Missions this afternoon is Kevin Alvarez. Alvarez, today's pitcher and also the designated hitter. Now here's the starting lineup for the Arkansas Travelers. Leading off and playing in left field, Frederick Nikiyama at left. Shortstop Roberto Machado will bat second for Arkansas. Machado as short. Ken Duke will be the third baseman for the Traveler lineup. Duke at second. Center fielder Morano Colon at center. First baseman Dan Vogelbach, Arkansas Travelers. Vogelbach at first. Johnston will bat sixth for Arkansas. Johnston at third. Right fielder Geoffrey Morris will bat seventh for the Travelers. Morris at right. Designated hitter Taylor Motter will be the DH for the Travelers. Motter at 8, the DH. And batting ninth, Diego Tejeda rounds out the batting order for the Arkansas Travelers. And on the mound, he's Arkansas Traveler, and there's your starting lineups.
Are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 33 takes the mound for the home team in this contest. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, Frederick Nakayama. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
1-1. His fastball that misses. Alvarez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Ken Duke. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Nakayama over at second. Machado at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move, he gets there to make the play for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as they'll get 1 home and maybe 2.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and
as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Number 56 is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Morris is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And very quickly, 2 outs here in the home first.
Batting third baseman.
At the plate, William Venner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Machado scoops it up. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. So striding in, Jeffrey Morris. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jeffrey Morris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bernstein moving in, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Diego.
Striding into the box, Diego Tejeda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Kevin Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Alvarez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go through. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adrian Prado, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Hit hard back up the middle. The second for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. Ready for another chance? Frederick Nakayama. He reached on a single in his first try.
Nakayama.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Encarnacion waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Machado. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Ken Duke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Duke makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Leading off the inning, Tristan Tierney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Into the box now, Neil Zeminski. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Enrique Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Nakayama going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box, Roger Durango grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Mariano Colon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Benner. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Johnston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-2. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, William Venner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
William Venner.
First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Alvarez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Adrian.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Prado, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Into the box now, Booker Bernstein. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now, Tristan Tierney. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Morris sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Neil Zeminski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flying hard toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
You're seeing this lineup eyes light up. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Standing in now, Enrique Encarnacion. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front.
Into the box, Roger Durango, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Morris there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Jeffrey Morris, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Prado giving chase. 1 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Durango. And he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Diego Tejeda. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, William Venner. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Morris is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Alvarez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Henry Carnuth, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. Meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Prado at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. The relay To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box now, Booker Bernstein. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll extend their lead even. The runs in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Now batting.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. San Antonio's out in front, 6-2. Ready once again, Roberto Machado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, breath, bench.
Standing in now, Ken Duke. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mariano Colon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Duke stands at first with 1 out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 1-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Prado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Dan Vogelbach is next. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Missions lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 3, Diego Urban.
Striding in, Neil Zeminski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Neil Zeminski.
First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the right side, and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Enrique Encarnacion.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in, William Venner. First pitch on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Jeffrey Morris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. There's a strike. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Durango ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Diego Tejeda. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
A ball and a strike now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Prado coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Kevin Alvarez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Alvarez.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Colon has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2. Henry.
Digging in to try it again. Henry Carnuth. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Stepping in now, Adrian Prado. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Booker.
Ready for another chance. Booker Bernstein. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nakayama moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tristan Tierney. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Frederick Nakayama, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Roberto Machado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bernstein moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Riding in once again, Ken Duke. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
center fielder number 25, Mariano Colon.
Ready once again, Mariano Colon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1 from the stretch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Prado moves over, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-5.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas.
Ready for another shot now, Neil Zeminski. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Enrique Encarnacion popped him up. And no one will get this one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line hard into left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Roger Durango.
Standing in, Roger Durango. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Colon is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
At the plate, William Venner.
William Venner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Zeminski rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Kevin Alvarez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Missions lead it 7-5. Stepping in, Ken Johnston. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Popped him up. Venner is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Jeffrey Morris. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not the greatest eighth in the third he's ever thrown, but he did give the bullpen some rest, and he is in line for the victory here. Angel Gaius answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Angel Diaz.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Bernstein is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. San Antonio took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Alvarez is credited with the win. Christian Bergman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Mission, 7 runs.